Yeah. So now what I want you to do is, Uba and Rajeshri, I want you to again go back to your wheel of life, and there I want you to identify the areas, identify the areas. Uh, just choose one area, okay? Just choose one area, and in that area, understand that if you are not able to achieve certain things and it is below 4 and you want to take it above 7 and you've not been able to take it to 7, that means there are roadblocks, there are obstacles. Okay. And the beliefs are the cornerstones. Okay. Whatever we act depends upon what we believe. So we have a belief. Okay. I believe something. Then that belief will come as a thought into my head. It will come as a thought. Okay. Like, for example, I saw a bottle of water. Belief comes, water is not good for my health. Thought, okay, that's a belief, is water is not good for my health. What will be my thought? I will not drink the water. What will be my emotion? I will be scared or I would be doubtful. And what will be the outcome? The outcome will be 0. Probably I might die of dehydration. Okay, so write it down somewhere. Belief. The first thing is belief. You start from the lower, okay, from the lower. Sabse niche, you will write belief. Then make an up mark, thought. Then make another up arrow, write down emotion. And make another up mark, that is the behavior / your outcome.
Sorry, behavior /
outcome. What is your outcome? Okay. Now, from the wheel of life, if you choose any particular spoke where you want to grow it to say 7 or 8 or 9, or maybe just 1% up from 4 to 6 you want to make. Now figure it out that what is stopping you from achieving it. Say, for example, you can take, Rajashri, you can take the example of relationship for you. Okay.
That relationship is not stopping me. My procrastination is stopping me actually.
Procrastination is a behavior. Again, it is a belief system.
Then how do I find my belief system here? Like, I am feeling it, like I have to create a video, but I'm not doing it. I'm just keeping.
Yes, correct. So this is exactly we are going to find. So what happens when you, what happened? What do you believe? What will happen if you make a video?
Obviously, I'll be getting, I'll be adding like more values and people will be knowing me more. More work will come.
Okay. So why is it important for you that people would know? So use 5 why questions. Use 5 times why. Okay. We will come to the deconstruction of the belief also. We'll come to
I'll just once I'll interfere, huh? You will just help me with the procrastination part. I think that is my core.
Procrastination is a behavior. Procrastination is a behavior. So there is a feeling. So when you procrastinate, what happens to your body?
I feel lethargic. The motivate, not the motivation.
Lethargic.
I have lots of things to do. I have a goal as well, but then for certain times, ऐसा लगता है like I just rush out everything.
Correct. So there is a lethargy. So how did the lethargy come? What did you think? So did you identify the thought?
Yes, because as I was born, I was shifting between my parents and my grandparents. I told you. So my grandmother, what she used to do is, could be, when I've been in trouble or something, she used to make me sleep.
She used to make you sleep. Just a second.
Or like, to put me to.
Right now I want you to focus on the thought at the moment. Like, for example, just go back to a time when you are deciding to, Uma, you also relate to yourself. Okay. So you thought, a thought came or an idea came, I want to make a video. Okay. That is my thought. Now, what is the inner voice telling you? focus on what did your inner voice tell you. Close your eyes and think.
I have also prepared the script, but I just didn't sit before the Zoom and didn't make the video. I think my drive fades away. The drive with which I start,
Mhm.
it fades away in the midway.
That's okay. What have you thought? So you
I'll
are,
do it next time.
I'll
do it next time, or I focus on my client's work.
I
And
will do it next time. And how
Yes.
did you feel?
Okay, I
Lethargic,
can
lethargic, and outcome, I did not
make
make the video. Now, what can I change here? The first thing what I'm going to change here is my thought. So when I am saying to, when I am asking it myself, when I'm asking it, because we are going to deconstruct it in the next class when we got self-sabotage class. It's called procrastination is a self-sabotaging activity. Okay. So we are going to work on self-sabotaging activities. So now when you thought this, I will do it later. Take that question, I will do it later, and I want you to write why. An answer will come. Okay. Again, you will write why. Another answer will come. Again, you will write why. Another answer will come. Again, you will write why. And on the fifth why, you will find out your core belief.
Okay.
Okay. Now, in my case, now I also have the same issue that I want to make a video. I want to make a video, but I get my script ready. I have everything, but for some reason, I just can't make videos. See, I speak so well. I've got good communication skills. I look good on screen. I'm very comfortable. I don't fumble. I know everything, but still, I am not able to make a video. So when I worked on myself, when I did my why questions, for me, it was fear of being judged. Okay, for me, it was fear of being judged. What if people don't like my videos? What if I am not accepted? Then again, I further go down that why do I feel that I'm not accepted? When I did my deconstruction, I figured out I always feel I am not enough. I am not beautiful enough. I'm not confident enough. I am not. I think I haven't reached that position where I can help people change. So that's a very, very core belief which I figured it out. Okay. And if I have developed this belief, it may be because of some incidences I have had. Okay. Maybe I have piled on some incidents. And so this is exactly where I'm coming. I can't make a video. So let's say in this table, just check this table. I can't make a video. Okay. Now, this person suck at maths. Okay. Why? Failed the last two tests. He has an evidence because he has failed the last two tests. Now, what evidence do you have, okay, which stops you from making a video? Are you scared of making a video? You say, I can't make a video. Why? Are you scared of making a video? Are you find yourself lazy? Do you think you will not look good? Do you think you will fumble when you're going to make a video? What is it? I can't make video because. I can't make a video because. So that is a reason. That is a conviction. You have convinced yourself that because of this, I can't make a video. Because of this. And that because is your belief system. And it has been strengthened because you have evidences. So for example, I don't think I look good on screen. I have reasons that last time, when I was shooting myself, I looked so horrible. My facial expressions were so bad. One evidence. Okay. Second evidence. Some of my friend told me, you look very funny, when you kind of look up while doing a tarot card reading. I was like, okay. Second evidence. Okay. Third evidence. Did not get much view. Did not get much attention. Third evidence. Okay. Now what's happening? First evidence, You look funny. That's one leg. Second evidence, you look funny when you look up while doing a tarot card reading. Second leg. Third, I look so fat when I look at myself in the videos, in my other videos. Third leg. I created evidences around my belief. And this is why I don't want to create a video.
I'll give you my 3 reasons which actually works in my mind.
Write down. You have already got the reason. Write it down. Write it down. Uma, same way. I want you to take. So for her, it is her, say, procrastination. Okay. Now for you also, there is some kind of a blockage. So for her, it is a behavioral blockage. Procrastination is purely behavioral. Okay. It's a behavioral blockage. Definitely coming from some kind of a core belief, which we will reconstruct later on. Now you also have some outcome in your mind. Okay, you also have some outcome in your mind and you want to achieve, but there's something that stops you from taking the necessary action at the right time. Okay, so tell me about it. Do you have something that you want to achieve, but you've not been able to achieve so far?
See, that is there. But right now, I just want to focus on, I've been thinking about something.
Mhm.
You know, I want to have fun in the traditional way, like the whole society has.
Okay.
For instance, they just let go of, all their inhibitions, or they let down their hair. They have a lot of fun. They are happy about the moments. They are happy about the experience they had.
Mhm.
But maybe I made the plan.
Mhm.
I decided to do something. I went ahead. I did it. But
Mhm.
most of the times, my experience has been that I did not enjoy it to the complete thing.
Okay.
What I had in mind, that is
Okay.
not what I achieved. At the
Mhm.
end of it, I'm not happy. In fact, I'm going over the incident over and over again.
Mhm.
And rather than the incident making me happy, which was why I went ahead with it, it becomes a source of stress for me. And
Okay.
I have wondered many times why it is. Now, I really would want to get to the bottom of it.
Right. So your question is, I cannot have fun the way I want to.
Yes, yes.
Now find out the 3 evidences for you.
Okay. Okay.
Find out the 3
I'll take
evidences.
some time.
You have to take time because today's class is
Okay.
only about continuing this. Today's class is just not
Okay.
about a lot of class. This is exactly what you have to do today. You have to read this, both of you, and you have to finish this activity. Okay, so today's class is a very, very brief class, because in the next class we are going to go through 32 belief breaking questions,
Okay.
and it's going to be deep. And I think even, in fact, the session would go more than 2 to 3 hours, because we're going to
Okay.
do it then and there. Okay, I'm not going to let you do that by yourself, because you will leave in between. It's so much work.
Yeah.
Right? So we will do
Yeah.
it then and there today. So today's class is very, very simple. So now, so for you, Rajashri, I cannot make a video, identify a limiting belief you would like to change. Okay. Now I want you to reframe the sentences that you have made. I cannot make a video, or I do not want to make a video. Making video is difficult for me.
I have the points which I have found is that it's like it has to be perfect. So my laziness sets in when I have to do the makeup and do the everything, then sit before the Zoom, and then doing me, and then definitely 1, 2, 3, 4 takes will be there.
So you've got it. So perfectionism. I need to be perfect. Another big, big, big myth. Perfection is a myth.
True. True.
Nobody can be perfect. And the biggest mistake we do, the most of the time we end up not achieving what we want to achieve is because we complicate the simple thing. Why is it important for me to do makeup?
Good question. I never thought about it.
Think about it. What will happen if you make a video with just a nice shampoo reel, like the way I am, just a little lipstick and a kajal or something, no makeup? I have made videos like this only. So
Then
what stops you?
in future, if you have a fame, people may use those videos and they will show you, see this and see this with makeup, without makeup.
How does it matter? How does it matter who thinks? Because you are never perfect for anybody. You're only perfect for yourself. Okay. And if your content is strong, trust me, nobody even care. Even if you're wearing a night suit and making a video. People look for solutions. You're not a fashionista. You're not a beauty blogger. You're not promoting any lipstick or cosmetic. So so you have to understand, what is my purpose of making the video? What will my video solve? Who is this video reaching to? So when my outcome is clear, when I know who is my audience, when I know what is my objective, then all the complications that am I creating around it, I will start to segregate it. Right? And trust me, when you become comfortable, probably one day you will just tie a hair like this with a cup of coffee and you will do a 2 minutes video, just talking, not even scripting it. Right? Now, how do you feed this belief system? Can I make a video without makeup? Find out all the videos where a lot of people are not doing makeup, but they are all successful and they have millions of views. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Right? And same for you, Uma. First you identify what does fun in traditional way means for you. What do you mean when you say, I want to have fun in a traditional way? That is very important. How are you defining fun? And what do you mean by the term traditional fun? And how is it different? Okay, that's the first clue to your breaking the ice. That's the first thing. What do I mean by traditional fun? Second comes, what am I afraid of letting go of? What will happen?
Okay.
Yeah. What will happen if I take no control today?
Sorry?
What will happen if I take no control today and let things be as they are? I don't want you to go for a month or a week. I want you both to live for today.
Yeah.
Past is gone. Future, I don't know. What I have is today. Okay. So I am living for today. It's already 1:05 and I have another 11 hours before I sleep. In this 11 hours, what will happen if I lose or if I do not control? And Rajeshri, what will happen if I just create a 30-second video and I post it without makeup or bare minimum makeup? What will happen?
Nothing will happen. I can do it. It's like one more thing I can say.
Procrastination, the medicine of procrastination is action.
Action, yeah.
Yeah, true.
Okay, because mind needs evidence. Once a mind have a particular definition, when you attach it with the emotion, mind says, okay, you like this, let me find more evidences. And how do you find evidences? When you are taking actions. Okay, because the mind inside keeps on telling, see, I told you, see, I told you, see, I told you, see, I told you. So if you fail, your mind is constantly saying, see, I told you, you will fail. 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 But when you change your inner thought and when you take an action and you have an achievement, and you have an emotion attached with it of success, the mind will start to think, okay, now she's feeling different. This feeling is something new. And this feeling is very strong. Why? Because it has an emotional attachment to it. I need to find more evidence because my master is enjoying this feeling of success. Let me find more evidence. The evidences are not going to come to you. You have to create evidences. By
Acha,
taking,
one more thing.
yes,
Suppose both of you are my client, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm working for you.
yes.
What I've realized, like I keep the thing, like deadline 5 दिन बाद है ना, okay, I'll do it. And
Mhm.
then, lots of imposter syndrome also comes sets in if it doesn't do well. If something of that thing comes in. But then when I sit to do, because deadline is just tomorrow, I realized ये तो 2 घंटे का काम है. I could have done it so fast and so easily and
Mhm.
better. So this thing also happens with me.
So what are you trying to prove yourself by doing the work at 11th hour? This is a question. I don't want answer.
I think I'm avoiding taking
Are
the
you
pain
sure?
of doing the work at that moment.
So is the work painful that you're doing?
See, honestly speaking, my work, poetry is my main passion. And yeah, that work is not painful, but I have to do research and everything. Lots of things are there.
Okay.
So I
I
take
want
it.
okay. I want you to do a very important thing. I want you to start finding out things that makes you happy when you're doing this work, rather than focusing on why is it a pain. Can you find evidences?
I didn't get the question.
Can you find evidences and prove it yourself that the work you do is fun?
Okay.
I just want you to do that. And I want you to keep building that evidence every single day. Because again, it's today. Today I am happy with the work I am doing. Forget about tomorrow. Tomorrow is a new day. Again, today I'm feeling happy because I'm doing this work. Build slowly, baby steps, 1%, 1%, 1%. And after 1 month, you will see you're not procrastinating. And a lot of people have this 11th hour syndrome wherein they want to finish their work because they try to prove themselves. It's a core belief. They want to prove themselves that I can do it at the 11th hour. I want to prove it to myself about my intelligence, about my worth. Okay, so a lot of people have this syndrome. As long as you're finishing this deadline, you don't have to worry about it. There are a lot of people. Creative people are usually these kind of people. They will start the work just 2 hours before finishing this thing. So I am also one of them. I love doing that. I love doing that. I mean,
And
if I
one more thing, I have a negative belief, which you are saying right now, na? I'm
can you
recollect.
write down, please? Just whatever you're getting, just write it down. Make a note of all the breakthroughs you're getting right away. That's important because you need to work on that.
Actually, the negative belief is it what like since 3 to 4 years or 5 years, when I started as a content writer, my main thing what goes on when I am doing content writing or copywriting because I need money.
Mhm.
And once I get money, I can put more into poetry or book
Good.
publishing and book promotion.
Right.
So if I have money and I don't need to do work, so work is not like a fun thing for me in that way.
Mhm.
Got it? And another thing is that, all my life, I always had money in my pocket. I never got pocket money, but
Mhm.
all
You
my needs
always
are
were,
fulfilled.
money was always there with you.
Money, touch wood, money is always there. If nothing is there, I got a scholarship out of, surprisingly, I got because of
Mhm.
my marks and all that kind of thing. Okay. So money keeps flowing. So, like since I have this situation right now, otherwise, yeah, I am happy go lucky kind of that. Okay. I am happy go lucky plus I am ambitious. It's a very
Right.
mixed thing. Yeah.
So just need to tweak one word. So rather than saying I have to work, say I got to work and contribute in people's life.
Adding
Tell
value.
yourself, tell yourself this and see the change in the feeling. Uma, you also do the same thing. I have to have fun. Say this to yourself. I have to have fun. And Rajeshri, you say I have to work. How does it feel?
Compulsion, core kind of.
Compulsion. Uma, how does it feel? I have to have fun.
It feels like I have to go and I have to do something so that I can have fun. I can feel
It's
that
like
happiness. I can feel that joy.
it's like more like a duty. I have to,
Yeah.
a constraint. So I have to do it. Okay. Now, how about if I tell you to change the word from I have to I get to have fun? How does it feel?
Do whatever, but ultimately feel the happiness.
No, I'm saying tell your mind. Because when you're telling yourself, I have, see, words. So always remember, words have powers. Each and every word that you're using is creating your reality because it is making you feel certain way. So when you're saying, I have to have fun, or when you're saying, Rajashri, I have to work, you're putting yourself into the must and coulds and shoulds and responsibilities and constraint limitations. I have to perform. It's like a force. I have to have fun. It's like, if you don't have fun, something else is going to happen. It's like a compulsion. And who wants to live in compulsion, man? I can't live in compulsion if somebody says, you have to breathe. It's like, okay, I'm breathing, I'm breathing, I'm breathing. No. Now change the word. And how does it feel when you say the word, I get to work and I get to help so many people achieve their outcome? Rajesh, it's for you. I get to work. What are you doing at the end of the day? You're contributing in their lives. You are helping them achieve a part of their goal, if not all. So how does the word feels? Wow, I get up in the morning and I get to work. And out of so many millions people, these people have chosen me so that I can make a change in their life. How does that feel?
Like a blessing.
Like a blessing. And you, Uma, if you say, I get to have fun, it's a choice. That means I can have fun anytime I want. I don't have to designate a particular time. I don't have to designate a particular moment or a day or a week or an hour to have fun. I get to have fun right now. Okay, I have 5 minutes with me. It's a transition between I just finished cooking and I'm about to sit and have to work, and I have got this 10 minutes of transition period. I get to have fun now. I choose to have fun now. I'm going to play music. Right now, I don't need to control anything. I don't have my kids around. I don't have my maids around. I don't have anything to do. What do I choose to do? I can choose to plan a future, which is again an illusion because I don't know if future exists or not. Okay, or I can go back to the past and start scrutinizing myself that what I did and what didn't work. What am I doing? So can I choose to have fun right now? I get to have fun every moment or any time I choose to. Make your life full of choices. You can make choices every second. You can make choices every 10 seconds. If this isn't working, what next can I choose? Life is all about choices, and you're free to make choices. Okay, so you both are going to work with this. I get to have fun. So what is the belief system? I cannot have fun if it is not my way. That's your belief system, right? And Rajeshri, yours is I will, whatever belief system you're choosing about procrastination, I will do it on the 11th hour. Okay, I cannot do work. Say I can't do it right now. Just frame your belief system. Okay, then so the step one is identify a limiting belief you would like to change. Make a list of all the things you can think of that provide evidence that support your belief. The first thing you need to do is the belief has become stronger because there are evidences. So I want you to write down all the evidences that makes your negative belief strong. Write down all the, give it time, give 1 hour time to this activity, okay? Find out all the evidences that you've been creating to prove your negative system, to keep it active. Okay. Step 2 is identify an alternative belief to that. So if you say, I can't do it, I want you to create an alternative belief. I can do it, or I am capable of doing whatever sounds good to you. Create an alternative belief. Okay. What would so the question becomes, what would I rather believe? So if for Uma it is, I can't have fun if it is not my way. What alternative belief can you have? Take your time and write it down. Okay. What alternative belief can I have? So this is the step 2, which is mentioned here. Okay. Unstick the emotional super glue. Sometimes we become emotionally attached to our limiting belief. We have fear. Fear is one of the biggest emotional super glue. Any incidents attached with an emotion of fear becomes a limiting belief. No, I am not going to go near fire. Why? Because I'm so scared. I have fear of fire. Okay. We experience benefits or emotional payoffs. This is very important to understand this. Sometimes we become emotionally attached to our limiting beliefs. We experience benefits or emotional payoffs for keeping our limitation around, which makes them sticky. So for some reason, this belief system has been protecting you. For some reason, this negative belief has been helping you. It's called the secondary gain. You're gaining something from it. Otherwise, why would you keep it? Like, for example, if I ask you to sit on a chair, made with thorns, would you sit on it? Probably you would sit for 1 minute or 2 minutes, but then eventually you would try and get up, right? So, but if you are sitting on the chair made up of throne, that means you are definitely benefiting something. Probably it is doing acupuncture to your buttocks and you're enjoying it, right?
Yeah.
So every limiting belief that is still existing in your life definitely is benefiting you. Either it is saving you from some kind of trauma, either it is saving you from some kind of a pain. So all the limiting beliefs are associated with pain. You have had pain at a point of time, and that limiting beliefs stops you from having that pain again. I can't love. I can't love anyone anymore. That is my belief system. What is my core belief? Loving hurts. Because I was so hurt. I was betrayed. My trust was broken. I was cheated. I had painful emotions. So love is equal to pain. So my belief system is, I feel flirting is nice. So it's another way of saying is I'm protecting my heart from getting hurt again. So that's a core belief. So somewhere these limiting beliefs are helping you so that you don't experience pain again. Okay. So it is this super gluing of the table. So the table and those evidences are like super glues. The painful emotions are like super glues. So ask yourself this question. So when you say, Rajyasree, I can't make a video. Just like, let's take this. I can't make a video. So what is the emotional payoff for holding on to this belief? You don't have to answer me. I'm asking. This is because always remember, the more questions you ask yourself, the more clarity you get. Because your mind is devised and designed to answer your questions. So so I cannot make a video the moment I want. So what is the emotional payoff for holding on to this video? Emotional payoff, not monetary payoff. What is the emotional payoff? Right? Write down everything you can think of that may be an emotional or a benefit. This step 3 is very, very important. Okay. And
So
ask
what would be a benefit for the 11th hour syndrome that we have?
anything. I say you are allowed to choose any negative belief you want to work with. Negative belief means I can't do this. I don't think I can find this. I am not meant for this. So observe yourself. What are you thinking all the time while you're working or whatever you're doing? That's a limiting belief. Any thought that comes more than 10 times is a limiting belief. Any one thought that you think every day for more than 10 times is a limiting belief. Okay. So I can't, so just start with I can't make a video. I procrastinate making a video. Okay. Procrastination is a behavior. Now I want you to find the evidences that is supporting the procrastination. Okay. You're doing it for a reason. It's giving you some benefit. Okay. Now so after asking this question, that what is the emotional payoff for holding on to this benefit? The second question is, do these benefits outweigh the cost of keeping this limitation? It's very, very important. So is this limiting belief outweighing the cost of keeping this? Very important. Do these benefits, these emotional benefits, outweigh the cost of keeping these limitations?
Can we explain this line?
Yeah. So if you say that, I don't make a video because I tend to not make a video, because if I will make a video and if I know that I am being judged, I get panic attacks. And when I get panic attacks, I have to be rushed to the hospital and I have to be given medicines for 3 days, and it's a loss for me. You're getting my point? So this limitation, so this is the benefit outweighing. Okay, this is a benefit. So if I will not keep this limitation within me, I probably might die. So this benefit is keeping me alive. So this limiting belief has outweighed the cost of the action that you should be taking for yourself. Okay, so that time, so if it is so if now imagine, who would try to change a limiting belief if it is at the cost of your life? You would not. You will say it's better I will not make videos. Probably I'll make podcasts. Now what alternative do I have? I'll make videos without face. I will make podcasts. I'll make an audio book. So there are solutions, right? So these questions are very, very important. Now, create doubt by reframing your evidences. Now, all the evidences that you have written to prove that, yes, I suck at maths, or yes, I don't, making video is difficult for me. Okay. So for Rajesh, it will be making video is difficult for me. It's a belief. Making video is difficult for me. Okay. And Uma, having fun is difficult for me. Okay. Write down all the evidences why it is so difficult for you. Convince yourself with all the evidences. Okay. Then create the doubt by reframing your evidence. You believe what you believe because you look at the evidence and you come to a conclusion. So every time you say, I can't, having fun is difficult, you have all the evidences. Last Sunday I went, I could not have fun. Last Wednesday I went, I could not have fun. These are all evidences, strengthening your belief. Now, what you have to do, what if the evidence was wrong? What if the evidence is incomplete? Or you weren't just seeing it clearly, or you were just seeing what you wanted to see. Ask yourself this question: did I really not have fun? Was there not even one incident that made me happy? Was I only seeing or focusing on the things that were not making me happy and not seeing things that were actually making me happy? Did I not smile for once? Okay. So for each piece of evidence, ask yourself this following question: could this be untrue? Is there more to the story? What is an alternative explanation? So the point is to question the evidence enough to create doubt. Okay. And then the last step is to find evidence to support new belief. Now, for in Uma's case, for example, there is an evidence where she said, I went on Sunday, but nothing, there was nothing which could make me happy. Ask yourself, is it really true? Really? Is there more to the story? Am I missing something? Am I only seeing what I want to see? Am I seeing the whole picture? Can I remember of one incident where I was happy for 5 minutes? Can I think of one thing that actually made me happy, if not 100%, that 1% of happiness? Okay. So, yes, I was happy when XYZ happened. New evidence, new leg. Now, I want you to create more super glues, 1%, one evidence, one incidence, one action. I want you to create evidences and legs and create a new belief system. So, Rajeshri, for you, it would be making video is difficult. One, doing makeup is so difficult. If I don't do makeup, I will not be accepted. I will not look good. One evidence. Second evidence, everybody in the reel is doing so beautiful makeups. Second evidence, you told yourself. So you found all the evidences to prove it to yourself that making video is very difficult. And whenever the term difficult comes, procrastination comes along with it. Our mind doesn't like pain. Our mind likes things that are easy and pleasurable. Right? Now, can I find evidences? Can I find evidences where I see that reels can be made different ways? Can I find evidences that where people are more focused on content-based reels? Find those evidence. And in overall terms, make life simple. Make life simple. Make your life full of choices. Remove the word I should, I must. Should and must are disasters. There is no compulsion for anything. Life should have choices. I get to make a reel. I get to share my content with the people. I get to add value into people's life. Okay. So every day, along with your gratitude list, write down everything where you write, I have to cook, I have to work, I have to go for workout, I have to. Write down 10 sentences where you use I have to. And I want you to change and write down I get to. And practice it. Every time you're using the word have, pause, stop, and rephrase the statement by saying, I get to.
This will be along with the gratitude thing.
Yes, it's very important because, our mind is always reacting to the words and the feelings and every word creates a feeling. And our mind reacts to the feelings. So any word that creates restriction or limitation, the mind blocks. The mind immediately creates a shield, fear, doubt, danger, procrastination, lethargy. The body will be like, oh, I got to it. I'm feeling as if I don't have energy at all in my body. It's the body's mechanism of saving you from the pain.
Achha, Arpita,
Yeah.
Can I interfere once?
Yeah.
Like since my upbringing was in a very toxic family, and in
Now,
that
can you stop saying this every day? This story.
No,
First thing I want you to say. Change the story. I have lived. Now it's different.
Okay, I have lived.
Stop telling the story to your head. I have had a toxic parent. I have had a toxic parent. You are creating the leg. You're gluing it again. Stop telling the story you're telling to yourself. First thing. If you will not change the story of your past, the story of the future will still remain your past.
Yeah, I agree with it because I can see this.
So now just say, you say because of my past, that's it.
Okay, because of my past, I think, I have learned more of tolerance where it is not required.
And that
And
is such a good thing. Why do you think tolerating is not a good thing?
more tolerance because, I think somewhere patience and tolerance are two different things.
Mm.
And the more you tolerate, you are compromising with your self-respect, actually.
And
And
what
what
stops
I
you from
see,
drawing the boundaries?
no, nothing is stopping me. But since I am planning, I'm not planning, like, I have talked, I've done everything. And since I'm starting to move away, it took me 10 years because I wanted to do in a very calculative way so that, I don't do anything in a haste. And this was my thing. But I feel, I somewhere have lost around 5 years. I could have done it 5 years back.
And what would have changed?
Obviously, my life would have changed in a different way. Like, I would have seen what is next. I haven't yet seen what is next. I know the next will be better and everything will
Can
be
we
in my
stop
hand.
living on the past? What has happened? Can we start thinking what will happen in next 5 years?
Yeah, I can.
Can we change the focus?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is lost is lost. Bygones are bygones. You can't bring those 5 years back to you. Right? How can I have the experience of 10 years of life in 5 years? Can I do that? What can I do to achieve what people achieve in 10 years? I will achieve it in 5 years. Can you give this challenge to yourself? Life is moving in 10 times ahead now. People are double Xing, triple Xing, 10Xing everything. 10X your income, 10X your love, 10X your this, 10X your that. So I want you to ask this question, Rajeshri, to yourself every day. What can I do to have an experience of 10 years of fun, 10 years of finance, 10 years of health in 5 years? Basic thing, a very basic thing is change your focus. The more you focus towards your past, the more you are away from your better future. And always remember one thing, conscious living will only lead to building a conscious future. Very important. Okay. There is a statement I always tell myself, every step I take, remember this, write it down. This is a golden word, which I always tell to myself and to my kids. Every step I take, every step I take, every step I take will either move me towards what I want or will move me away from what I want. Every step I take. And my steps are the outcome, and my steps are the outcome of my beliefs, thoughts, emotions. So every step is the outcome of my belief, thought, and my feelings. So if my beliefs are limited, I will have negative thoughts. And if I will have a negative thought, I will have bad feelings. And if I will have bad feelings, I'm going to take a disastrous step. Conversely, if my beliefs are unlimited, my thoughts are going to be productive and progressive. I will be feeling feather light, energetic, enthusiastic, and my steps are going to be on the spot. These two, somewhere, put it in somewhere where you can read it every day. Every step I'm taking is either taking me towards my goal or moving me away from my goal. And my steps are the outcome of my beliefs,
Emotions and thoughts.
my thoughts. So first come beliefs, then comes thoughts, then my emotional feelings, and then I take action. This is all about transformation. This is the crux of transformation. Action. Every action creates a reaction. Your action creates your reality. Your action will either take you towards your destination or your inaction will keep you where you are right now. It will not help you grow ahead. right? So we have to make sure that, so list down all the negative beliefs you have that is stopping you from achieving. So for your professional front, write down, Uma, for your fun and leisure, okay, for fun and leisure, and Rajeshri for your profession, for your career. Write down all the limiting beliefs that are not allowing you to move towards where you want to be. Last month, if you thought I would earn 20,000 rupees and this month you're still earning zero, what has stopped you from taking the actions? Scan your beliefs. When you find that one, there could be multiple beliefs stopping you from taking one action. Just not one belief and one action. There could be multiple of beliefs. Okay, choose one belief, go through these 5 steps. Start changing it into positive beliefs, because the moment your beliefs will change, your thoughts will change, and your actions will change. Am I clear so far? Understood? So procrastination is what? It's a behavior. And how is this behavior coming? Because emotionally I am feeling restricted. Emotionally I am feeling low. What did I think? Oh my God, it's such a pain. I have to do makeup. I have to look good. I have to invest 2 hours to make a 30-second reel. Belief system? I have to work. It's not that I enjoy work. Now you see the connection?
Yes.
The have to thing is wrong actually. Because poetry comes to me naturally because I enjoy doing it.
So you never say, I have to write poetry. I love writing poetry. Poetry is my essence. Look at the words you're using. Look at the way you're describing the things that you love. And just look at the smile on your face. It's like miles of smiles. Look at the body language. Yeah, moving, swinging. The body is so happy. It's a pleasure. It's such a pleasure. Right? So we have to use the same thing when we have to. We have to see, work is a necessary evil. We have to work. Why not we say we get to work? There are so many people who are unemployed.
Yes.
More importantly, the purpose of life is to live a life of purpose. Again, this is my golden words, okay? The purpose of life is to live a life of purpose. And what is your purpose? Anything you do, you are making a change in other person's life. Anything you do. Even if you give 1 glass of water to your baby, you're making a change to that person's life. The person just did not drink water, but the person felt loved. The person felt care. The person felt warmth. You changed an emotion into that person by that 1 glass of water. So imagine what kind of change you're making in other people's life by doing this content writing. Right? So change from have to I get to. Wow, I get to work. Cool. So far, amazing?
Yes.
Cool. Perfect. So now you go through this. I'm going to send it to you, this sheet right away to your to our group, and go through it in your leisure time. Take 1 hour. 1 hour. When you've done all your work, everything is finished, I want you to dedicate 1 hour to this assignment. Be truthful, be honest, be vulnerable. Nobody's judging. You don't even have to share it with me. This is your breakthrough. This is your personal breakthrough. Right? I am there if you get stuck in some of the steps. Right? But this is your journey. I can't tell anything to you that whether you're right or you're wrong. The hard work is your here. Okay? And again, we are blessed because we get to transform our life. We get to live a life which is more meaningful, which is more content, which is more satisfying. Right? So be the creator, just not the content writers, be the writers of life. Create good content in life. See good content in life. That's how you become a life, a full-blown, amazing, content life. Right? So do that and I'll be sending it to you. And in our next session, we are going to go even deeper with your belief systems. But it's very important. The list of your negative beliefs has to be ready. 10 negative beliefs, okay? And the alternative beliefs that you want to create for that. So that when we do the next deep work, we can choose a belief system from there which you would want to work on. Right then, girls, have a great week ahead. Keep doing this work and I get and I don't have to. I get to do it. Cool? So this is what was all about today. So how was the session? What did you learn and what did you like?
Reframing the language which I use.
What?
Reframing the language that I use.
Framing the language that you use. Anupma, you?
The shift in perspective
The shift in perspective.
and how it changes the way you think, you behave.
Yes.
That one change in perspective is all that is necessary.
That's it. But one small change. The best thing is people think, you have to take big steps to make big changes. Trust me, it's such a stupid thought. It's just one little step. One. Always remember, I always say one nautical change and it will change from New York to Chicago. That one nautical change. So, I used to practice like this, like when I was first told about the have to and to get to difference. And, I would find out, I have to eat and I would feel, oh my God, it's so much of hurry and so much of compulsion for me to eat. Then I would say, oh my God, I get to eat. And the moment I said I get to eat, I felt so blessed.
Yeah.
I felt so abundant. I felt so chosen. Like, wow, I get to sleep. I get to interact with my spouse. I get to interact with my kids. So life becomes a contribution. You feel the chosen one. So be very mindful of the words that you choose. Right? So no more Gyan and Updesh in the session. So we will meet the next week. Cool? Rajeshri, like the way Uma is writing the testimonial, please write something about it so that, it helps me post because it's really helping a lot of people connecting with me and they're also asking about the same thing, okay? You people are very, I would say, thank you for being there because, this course is for 2.5 lakh, which I'm doing with you guys. I charge that much. But obviously, I don't want to charge that much from other people. I want to make it available to everybody because I know how important it is. So that testimonials have really helped. It kinds of people, because people want to see the changes you people are experiencing. Okay. So whatever it is, content, you people are good with words and sentences. Please make it nice, flowery and adorable types.
And shall I share in the WhatsApp group?
Yeah, the way Uma writes down, she immediately writes down whatever she feels, she immediately puts it down in the word. I know her. It would be just a breakthrough, maybe just a 2 minutes back breakthrough, and then, she would write it down. So just do that way, spontaneously. That helps. Cool. So chalo, let's stop the record.